After leaving Rare Earth, Charlie didn't go straight home. He wanted to give his wife the ultimate surprise for their wedding anniversary. This surprise wasn't just about the diamond necklace. He also wanted to give his wife the romantic wedding they never had. At the request of Grandpa Wilson, Charlie and Claire had rushed to get their marriage license, but they never got around to having an actual wedding. The old man himself had wanted to pick the perfect day for them to have a big ceremony. But right after they got the license, he fell seriously ill and was admitted to the hospital. The wedding had to be postponed. After he passed away, and with no one in the Wilson family respecting Charlie, a wedding became completely out of the question. But now that he had money, he was determined to give his wife the wedding she deserved. When he thought about where to hold the wedding, the first place that came to mind was the Sky Garden at the Aurelius Grand. The Aurelius Grand was currently the best hotel in Oros Hill. The hotel was massive. The decor was incredibly luxurious, and it even had a huge, high-end shopping mall inside. The Sky Garden was on the top floor of the mall. It was called the Sky Garden because it was built entirely out of crystal glass. Paired with exotic, fresh flowers flown in from all over the world, it looked like a rooftop garden suspended in mid-air. It was also the most magnificent and luxurious banquet hall in all of Oros Hill. Holding a wedding here would cost at least a few $1,000,000. Charlie was rich now, so a few million was nothing to him. As long as he could make his wife happy, that was more important than anything. So he went to the Aurelius Grand, intending to reserve the Sky Garden for their anniversary. However, Charlie didn't know that the Aurelius Grand operated on a membership system. Whether you were dining, staying, or holding an event there, you had to be a member. And different membership tiers offered different levels of service. Ordinary members could only eat in the main restaurant and stay in standard rooms. Silver members could eat in private dining rooms and stay in high-end luxury rooms. Gold members got the deluxe private dining rooms and could stay in luxury suites. Platinum members were allowed to dine at the Sky Garden and stay in the top-tier luxury suites. And at the very top were the Diamond members. Only Diamond members were allowed to stay in the Presidential Suite, and only they could book the entire Sky Garden for a private banquet. Plus, for memberships above the gold level, you can't just buy your way in. You have to have some serious social standing. Charlie walked up to the Aurelius Grand, but before he could even get through the door, a couple of security guards in black suits stopped him. "Sorry, sir. Can I see your membership card?" Charlie's entire outfit probably wasn't worth $200, which made him stick out like a sore thumb next to the other guests in their fancy, expensive clothes. Charlie said quickly, "I'm here to see your events manager. I need to talk about booking a reservation." The guard replied coldly, "Sorry, you can't enter without a membership card." Charlie asked, "Well, can I apply for a membership card right now?" The guard shook his head. "Sorry, membership is by referral only." Charlie frowned. This place was a real pain. Just when he was about to give up, he suddenly remembered something. Back when Mr. Wilson had arranged for him to attend Oros Hill University, there was a classmate of his named Sabrina Morgan. He was pretty sure she worked here. So he pulled out his phone and called Sabrina. He quickly explained that he needed help getting a membership, and Sabrina immediately said, "Wade, say no more, I'm on it. I'll be right there." Charlie quickly thanked her. It looked like that 1 year as classmates meant something after all. He'd have to make sure to repay the favor someday. "Oh, Wade!" A few minutes later, a woman's voice called out from the hotel entrance. He looked up and saw a woman in stylish office attire and heavy makeup walking toward him with a confident sway. Sabrina? The change was unbelievable. He almost didn't recognize her. Seeing the glamorous woman, the two security guards at the door straightened up and greeted her respectfully. "Manager Sabrina." Charlie said, "Sabrina, I haven't seen you in years. You're a manager at the Aurelius Grand now? That's incredible." Sabrina smiled and said, "You're too kind. I'm just a manager in the Human Resources Department, really. I'm basically just middle management here at the Aurelius Grand. Charlie exclaimed sincerely, "That's still a huge deal. I hear it's super tough to move up here. You're killing it." Sabrina beamed, clearly pleased with herself. Then she turned to the two security guards beside her and asked coldly, "Did you two really just block my old classmate at the door and refuse to let him in?" The two men looked at each other, and one of them quickly said, "I'm sorry, Manager Sabrina. We didn't know he was your classmate, and he doesn't have a membership card. We were just following the hotel's rules." Sabrina snorted. "Rules are just guidelines. You have to use your head. Don't you get that?" Charlie, thinking Sabrina was about to punish them, quickly stepped in. "Sabrina, don't give them a hard time. They were just doing their jobs." Looking at Charlie, Sabrina suddenly burst out laughing. Her face twisted into a sneer as she said, "Wade, you really think you're that important? You actually thought I was going to get my own people in trouble for you?" Charlie frowned. "Sabrina, what are you talking about? What am I talking about?" Sabrina's lips curled into a cruel smile. "Isn't it obvious? Someone like you, trying to get into the Aurelius Grand? Let me tell you, it's not happening. Not in this lifetime." Charlie clenched his fists and asked her, "What the hell is your problem?" "I'm messing with you." Sabrina laughed, a nasty edge to her voice. "Back in college, I couldn't stand you. You were just some broke loser, eating cheap cornbread from the cafeteria, and you had the nerve to be class president? Lecturing me about my grades? Give me a break. Look at yourself." Charlie's expression darkened. "Sabrina, I don't think I ever did anything to you. Why are you attacking me like this?" Sabrina crossed her arms and said proudly, "Yeah, I look down on you. So what? Am I not allowed to say it? Everyone from college knew you went to live with your wife's family after graduation. You were too broke to eat in school, and now you're living off their scraps. And you have the nerve to come here and ask me for help?" A surge of anger went through Charlie. He lived by a simple rule. You don't mess with him, he won't mess with you. Sabrina had gone way too far this time. Just then, his phone buzzed with a text from Stephen. "Mr. Wade, the Aurelius Grand is a property of the Wade Group. The Aurelius Grand here in Oris Hill is just one of our more than 100 hotels." Charlie's eyes widened. The Aurelius Grand belonged to the Wade family? He quickly texted back, "You're not messing with me, are you?" Stephen replied, "The person in charge of the Aurelius Grand in Oris Hill is named Isaac Craven. His phone number is 155. You call him, and he will take care of everything." "Is everything okay?" Seeing Charlie staring down at his phone, texting, made Sabrina annoyed. She felt like she was trying to get a rise out of him, and she wanted a reaction. But to her surprise, Charlie didn't say a word. It seemed that this class president, who was so stubborn back in college, was still just as stubborn, completely ignoring her insults. So she decided to up the ante, sneering, "Oh, Wade, you can really take it, can't you? By the way, I heard people say that you and Claire have been married for 3 years, but you don't even sleep in the same bed. Could it be that Claire is seeing someone else? Are you just her cover story? Is that it?" Charlie frowned. Insulting him was one thing, but insulting his wife? "Sabrina, you're asking for trouble." So he dialed Isaac Craven's number, looked at Sabrina, and said coolly, "I'd like to ask your boss about the hotel's hiring process. Do you really recruit people with such filthy mouths?" "How dare you talk to me like that? Do you have a death wish?" Sabrina completely lost it and shouted at the security guard beside her, "He's insulting me! Beat him up!" By this time, Charlie had the phone to his ear. Yeah? Who's this? A man's commanding voice came through the line. Charlie asked, coldly, "Are you Isaac Craven?" "My name is Charlie Wade. I'm at the front door of the Aurelius Grand right now. I'll give you 1 minute to get down here, or you can start packing your bags." The man on the phone, who had sounded so authoritative just a moment ago, suddenly stammered. "Young Master Wade, are you really at the door of the Aurelius Grand?" Charlie said coldly. "You have 50 seconds left." The other man sounded terrified and blurted out, "Wait a minute, I'll be right there." Sabrina let out a bitter, sarcastic laugh at Charlie's phone call. "Charlie, I didn't realize you were such a big talker. Do you have any idea who Mr. Craven is? Even the highest-level members of the Aurelius Grand wouldn't dare speak to him like that. You think you can fool me by pretending to make a call?" Charlie said lightly. "Am I bluffing? You'll know in 30 seconds. Sabrina laughed loudly. "Okay, Charlie, I'll wait with you for 30 seconds. You know what? I'll wait with you for 3 minutes. If he doesn't show up in 3 minutes, I'll have security wipe that smirk right off your face. We'll see how much you brag then. You're a real comedian." 20 seconds. A middle-aged man in a high-end custom suit ran out of the hotel in a panic. He was a powerful man, loyal to the Wade family. Since he took over as the head of the Aurelius Grand in Oris Hill, he had become one of the most respected men in the city. When had he ever been so flustered? But he had every reason to panic. He never dreamed that the young master would show up at the very hotel he managed. Sabrina was about to mock Charlie again when she suddenly noticed the security guards beside her staring in horror at something behind her. When she turned her head, she saw Mr. Craven running out of the hotel. She froze, completely stunned. Her eyes, wide with horror, snapped to Charlie. "How is this possible? Who is Mr. Charlie?" Isaac's voice trembled. The people watching were shocked. Mr. Craven, a man so powerful he could shake up all of Oris Hill with a single command, sounded completely panicked. Charlie spoke up. "That would be me." Isaac rushed forward, bowed low, and started to say, "Master." Before he could finish, Charlie cut him off. "Mr. Craven, let's not talk about that out here." Hearing this, Isaac's whole body trembled. He was such an idiot. The young master's identity was supposed to be a secret, and he had almost shouted it for everyone to hear. If the young master held that against him, he'd be finished. He quickly corrected himself, his tone still deeply respectful. "Mr. Charlie, welcome to the Aurelius Grand. Please, let's go to my office to talk." Sabrina was terrified. She couldn't accept what was happening, but it was unfolding right in front of her. Who was Charlie? How could the boss of the Aurelius Grand treat him with such respect? She had just ridiculed him. He was definitely going to hold a grudge, wasn't he?
To know more, listen to the audio series, Born to Rule, only on the Pocket FM app. Install the Pocket FM app now within 1 minute to download 10 free episodes before the offer disappears.